flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. This is the mind of an Sagittarius moon, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now we in the motherfucking Venus series, and we're gonna talk about the next Venus sign, which is motherfucking Sagittarius. Now Venus is Sagittarius right here. Now look, it's just waking up out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it's a sign before it's sleep or it's at work, or after before sleep is at work, it's just now trying to get back into the system and just now coming to consciousness. Which, look, when people, I want people to understand, because I've been seeing a lot of comments, people say things are not sleep or planets are not sleep. Look, when you sleep, what happened? You go into a dream world, right? And it's the subconscious that take over, right? So these planets do the same motherfucking shit. You feel me? So when a planet, when I say sleep, that doesn't mean it's not doing anything. It means it's in the subconscious. So when a planet is asleep, it's in another realm, seeing things that others may not see. So this is why the planets in its sleep signs may see things that others can't see, but it may come across that they can't express it in a way that people can see it the way that they see it. That's all I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But 1 second. But you know, motherfucking, I'm getting text messages on that shit. It's probably indigos and shit. But check this out, bruh. Motherfucking Venus and motherfucking Sagittarius. These motherfuckers right here, you know what I'm saying? Not to just say y'all motherfuckers, but languages don't even matter to y'all anyway. So motherfucker, you know, y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't like to be contained already, you know what I'm saying? But y'all love and appreciate somebody who know they shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all around somebody and that motherfucker talking like they know they shit. Like they talking like, oh yeah, this motherfucker right here, oh yeah, he put this car together. He know how to change the radiator. He changed the radiator. Y'all like to be around them motherfuckers because it's something that y'all can learn and y'all want to do it, but y'all not haters. See, the difference with the fire signs a lot of times that I be seeing this, because I'm a sun, moon, and rising fire off the back. My sun is Aries, my moon is Sagittarius, my rising is Leo. So I be separating these two throughout my days in certain situations, be seeing how things play out, be seeing it like seeing how I be influencing others and how they influence me. So when it be going on, the thing with the Sagittarius, see, one thing about an Aries is a hater. Aries might hate sometimes because they're not the ones. They're not the ones with the shit that whoever got whatever they got, so they come across as haters. But then the thing with Aries is they know how to apply themselves with that situation and go about it so they can get it. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing with Leo is Leo may not hate, but see, Leo will try to make itself feel like it's the same way anyway. Like, yeah, you may got a better car than me, but I make my car look better than yours because I'm in it. And I'll say, yeah, you, but you still not me. You know, so that's the kind of thing Leo comes out with. Sagittarius don't give a fuck. Like, Sagittarius ain't no hater. Like, then they not in competition like Leo either. Sagittarius is more free-hearted and just more appreciative that they're around somebody who got that kind of shit. But see, they don't care too much about it because they don't put all their eggs in one basket. For another saying is they don't necessarily feel like their life path is yours. So they may see what you got, but they may appreciate and show you, be like, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, you got it. But they might not necessarily feel like that's for them though. So that eliminates the competition that Leo had, that like, okay, that's in your car, but you still ain't me. And then that eliminates the jealousy and the Aries and the Mars that carry with Aries and Scorpio. So that eliminates that with Aries and the competition level of saying that, well, I can get it too. And it eliminates that by not caring about it. Because Sagittarius don't carry spirituality through the materialistic realm. So it doesn't even care about that. It just shows that it feel like, okay, I'm giving you love and appreciation, so I'm going to get love and appreciation back. It may not be in a car you get or whatever like that, but it's going to be what's the best thing for me. And that's how Sagittarius think. You know what I'm saying? That's how they, and then when it comes into Venus, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel like, you just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to give this person no hate, because whatever I get, I'm not going to want nobody to hate me. So I might as well give him this energy so I can get that back. You know what I'm saying? All fire signs deal with energy. That's what fire signs deal with. It ain't, people want to say fast and up, baby. You got some real laid back Sagittarius out here though. It's not all about that. It's just about energy. You have energy and you see energy. Just because you have energy, that don't mean you could jump, happy, goo. Even though it can manifest into that on the physical realm, yeah, you got a lot of energy on the physical realm, but you can have a lot of energy for thought processes, a lot of energy for certain feelings and thoughts. You can put certain energy into an emotion, and what goes around comes back around. So when you get that back, you're gonna get that back. So you need to watch that. And then Sagittarius, by being ruled by Jupiter, you gotta understand that the most. You gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you are thinking about. Be careful what you, and then here with the feeling, if it's in Venus, be careful what you're feeling, because you could be put and be careful how much time and energy you're putting into that feeling, because you could be getting back some shit you don't want. So make sure you stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. Sun signs, you put that into action, so you know how to stay positive a little better. Moon sign, you may feel positive. So a lot of time you may get down. It's like my moon sign, Sagittarius. I know how to make myself feel positive back again. You know what I'm saying? With Mercury, you may communicate these thoughts. With Venus, you got to feel this way. That's the only way the moon and Venus gonna work to manifest things, the feeling and emotion behind it. So you gotta, before you can even put it into action, that gotta be right. The behind the scene level gotta be right before you put that in the front of the scenes. Before you put that in front of the camera, which is your sun sign. You gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing here, you know, Mercury is sleep here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of your communication style may not be to the liking of others. You know what I'm saying? So you may come across in ways that you really don't want to come across, but you know how you trying. You just know how you trying to come across though, and you know you want to come across that way. So a lot of times your words and the technicality of the words may get replaced with the emotion and the feeling and the expression behind it. You know what I'm saying? Which what I'm doing now, like I can't even help but do this. You know what I'm saying? But just for people who normally have a Sagittarius or another fire sign in one of these planets or whatever they right now we're talking about Venus and Sagittarius. The way you express yourself and the way you think others should express themselves is more outgoing and freely and being an open book. And then when you come across with somebody who's secretive, you can pick that up and know not to be around that person, because they hold on to certain things that you don't necessarily do on a day-to-day basis. And to you, that's a form of a cage. Anytime anything could be a form of a cage to a goddamn Sagittarius. For real. You can tell somebody can call you and be like, man, I need you to go to the store, but man, take your time. Just whenever you go to the store, I need you to get a loaf of bread. You think that's a goddamn cage. And they told you, whenever time, take your time. You know what I'm saying? You think that's a motherfucking case. So you know what I'm saying? But you know, with Venus here, you have a love and appreciation for freedom though. So you can't be blamed for that. Because a lot of people stick around for certain situations, end up getting killed or being around people that they shouldn't have been around. When Sagittarius could feel the energy and feel the vibe and get the fuck up out of there and know they shouldn't be around them motherfuckers up front. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarian Venus females, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta chill with leading people on. Y'all can lead people on, then when somebody come on to y'all look at them like they did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I gotta chill on that too. Like, that's something y'all need to learn with the polar opposite of y'all Gemini. Y'all need to learn how to communicate. Yeah, I was just looking, I'm interested, but I'm not really with it like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to learn how to communicate the details of a situation other than the feeling of the situation, and just show a person an action of, and make them think what you want them to think by showing your actions. You know what I'm saying? So that you can do that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that should be silly sometimes, man. I should be playing out, y'all. But yeah, you know, Venus and Sagittarius people, man, y'all going outgoing, but you got them ones that's homebodies also, because they may have found the love and appreciation for something that they can do within the home. You know what I'm saying? So these ones may not go out as much because their fun is learning or being around people that they was with around the home. So you know what I'm saying? That's how that could play out also. So you know, it's just a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of things going on with the Venus and Sagittarius. A lot of thoughts going on, because you want to learn from experiences. But if you looking at all relationships, which in love matters, which Venus deals with also, if you looking at all situations like their experiences, and then once you're done learning, you move on to another one, you're not going to be able to have a stability to be grounded enough to have somebody in there for the long run. So you're going to be switching around to the point you have no one, and you die alone, or you die old and no one there to take care of you because you was a lone life hippie. So you know what I'm saying, that could play out too. So you got to learn how to bond with others but connect with others, and that's a problem that all fire signs have. You know how to connect with others through the visualization of it, you know what I'm saying, but you don't know how to actually attach yourself to others, or others don't know how to actually attach themselves to you. You know what I'm saying, to the point that you may be remembered for what you have done, but no one had an emotional connection with you to actually grieve, because you didn't you didn't intertwine with anybody. You was just too much of yourself dancing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that could play out also. But Venus and Sagittarius people, these people, you could be a person, but if you have multiple ways of understanding certain things, they'll love you, and they won't have to love everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're the type of person who can show multiple interests and show them that you have a level of common sense like them, like you very aware. Show that Sagittarius and Venus person that you very aware of what they're doing to you, because they sit there and try to analyze everything you're doing. But when it comes to them, they think they're doing everything right. Learn how to tit for tat with them in a good, nurturing way. Shit, they'll love you for life. You know what I'm saying? This is Venus and Sagittarius, because these people need variety. So if you a person who gives variety as one person, you know what I'm saying, they won't need to be variety with others. So you know that's another thing too, and it's kind of a selfish thing too, which fire signs could tend to do that. It's kind of a selfish thing, but you really just out here trying to understand the world for yourself, and you really don't need others to understand it with you. But at some point in time in your life, you're gonna need a significant other to talk about all your experiences with, because if there's no one there to talk about your experiences with, what kind of adventure was it? Sagittarius and Venus, motherfucker. Let's get into the next one. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Air.